Well, hey there. Welcome to Mdala Institute, where we make maths and science easy to understand. Grab your notebook, let's get started. The first part we're going to be looking at is, as you can see here, it is grade 8 whole numbers. Yes. The first part is going to be the properties of whole numbers. So, the first property we are going to look at is called the commutative property of addition and multiplication. Commutative property of addition and multiplication. We say that addition and multiplication are commutative, meaning they are numbers that can be swapped around and their order does not change the answer. This does not work for subtraction and division, however, it only works for addition and multiplication. Therefore, it is commutative property of addition and multiplication. So, say I have like 6 times 8, and this will give the very same answer if, let's say, I have 8 times 6, which is 8 times 6, 6 times 8 is 48. Therefore, this says we can swap around the order in which the numbers were arranged, but we'll still get the same answer. Same goes for the addition. So I have 6 plus 8, this will give me 14, and 8 plus 6 will give 14. So this is the addition, and this is the multiplication. The next property to pay attention to is the associative property of addition and multiplication. This is the second property, the associative property. So this property that we're going to be looking at, it deals with addition and multiplication. So the associative property of addition and multiplication still. So if we are given 3 or more numbers and they have to be multiplied, it does not matter which 2 of the numbers are multiplied first. Say I have, and my friends, we call that the associative property of multiplication, and we also say multiplication is associative in that manner. So say I have like 6 times 8 times 2. This is 6 times 8 times 2 multiplication. So this will give me 6 times 8, this will be 6 times 8, which is 48, times 2, which is equal to 96. Right. say I swap these and I have like maybe like 2 times 6 times 8. Yes, maybe 2 times 6 times 8. And this will give me 2 times 6, 2 multiplied by 6, which is 12. And then I'm going to drop this and then put it here. And then this will give 96. Or another way I can also put it is like 2 times 8 times 6, which will give 16, and then I multiply by the 6, which will give me a 96. Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. So no matter which two numbers we multiply first, we get the same answer. Therefore, the associative property of multiplication, you do it like this. Next, we have to notice how in the beginning I said associative property of addition and multiplication. This also applies to addition. So say I had probably like 6 plus 3 plus 5. So this will be the addition one. This is the addition one. This was the multiplication one. So I'll have like 6 plus 3 plus 5. And then 6 plus 3 will give me 9 plus 5, which equates to 14. Right. So I am doing the associative property. I'm swapping the numbers from the original position. So this will be 5 plus 6, maybe plus 3. And 5 plus 6 will give me 11 plus 3, which will give me 14. Right. Now, the last property to learn is the distributive property. Yes, the distributive property. Right. So, this property is useful to us because it allows us to do something like this. So this is called the distributive property. Let me write that down. Distributive property. My handwriting is very bad, so pardon me. Distributive property, we're here for the concept though. So say I have like 3 times 2 plus 4 for the purpose of children. This will be, according to Bodmer's, what we have in school, Bodmer's, brackets, other division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. It says we first must calculate what is inside the brackets. So if I use Bodmer's, this will give me 3 times 2 plus 4, which is equal to 6. And then when I say 6 times 3, this will give me 8. This is using the Bodmer's method. So say I wanted to distribute this, I would say 3 times 2 plus 4, which will give me, I will take this 3, multiply it with this 2, which will be 3 times 2, and then I take this sign, I write it here, and then I take this 3, I multiply with this 4 again, which is 3 times 4, and then now, according to Bodmer's, the first one that comes first, it's multiplication comes first, then division. So this is then addition. Pardon that. This is 3 times 2, which will give you 6, plus 3 times 4, which will give you 12. So this and this will give you 18. So this is the distributive method. Both answers are 18. Notice that we have to use the brackets in the first example. Okay, we're using the brackets in the first example to show the addition operation, to show that the addition operation must be done first. This is the addition operation. We used these brackets to show it that we must do it first. Otherwise, we would have done a multiplication first. For example, the expression 3 times, let's say I have like 3 times 2 plus 4. So if I had this will not mean what you think it means. It does not mean the same thing that was here. This does not mean the same thing as this. This simply means that we multiply 3 by 2 and then we add 4. It does not mean that we add 2 and 4 then multiply by 3. Okay? So should you wish to specify the addition or subtraction, that it must be done first, that should you wish to specify that addition and subtraction should be done first, that part of expression should be enclosed in brackets. Okay? And so that's it basically. So I'm gonna have like 4 into 2 plus 3. The distributive method will tell us that we have to say 4 times 2 plus 4 times 3, which will give